Papa still hasn't come home. Our son, sorry to make you wait. Oh, that voice. Get set. Ha! 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 Why is our where does hole in our roof come from? Papa, our son. We're sorry for causing you anxiety. Papa, where were you? We were traveling the world. The world is vast. There are countless Pokemon around the world that are unknown in these areas. That's why you were gone. Papa, did you see all the Pokemon that aren't known in these areas? Of course. What do you take us for? Oh, of course. Papa, you're so special. So yeah, hello there, loyal viewers. This is the VGamer X. I'm back with what might be the final session of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Last time we left off, we took a huge underwater expedition where we fought Lugia, and now we have access to a new area called the Meteor Cave. There are these weird things crawling around in the Meteor Cave. Be careful if you're going. We shall. And here we are. 24 is rescue unavailable. Note, if you faint in this dungeon, no one will be able to come rescue you anyway. Rescue. Not that I ever used that option. And that's like the only rule here. Like, this place had plenty of rules in the original game. Like, you couldn't have a full tool bag, and you couldn't have other allies with you. Speaking of which, as you see, yes, the Farfetch'd is going to come with us in this last expedition. Meteor Cave. So this area has a little bit of a special gimmick. Well, first of all, hello to you. Luckily, I'm prepared to. I have a move prepared for these things. Wasn't prepared for that though. Now you may notice, like, this thing has the stairs has a bit of a barrier on it, and you can see a full-on Deoxys that's not transparent, and it's gone. And that move. Oh, thank you. I saw it the last second. I didn't realize it was the real one. It just warped right in. Why not? So as you can see, this place is full of these mirages. In the original game, there was only just one mirage hanging around here. And you had to go out and look for it. How? Take that! But here the place is full of them, and there's only the one. You have to take out in order to get past the stairs. Of course, yeah, these tanky-looking defense Deoxyses. Deoxyses, is that the plural? Ow. I said get bitten. Yeah, and also, as you might have noticed, yeah, the Deoxys is always in the same room where the stairs is. Whereas in the original, you pretty much had to hunt the mirage down. Which can be tricky, especially if you're dealing with the speed one, because their speed is up by default. But I guess this is another case of them deciding to throw you guys a bone. Because in the end, like, I look back at the original, like, at the original game. There's like so many. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, why'd it have to be that type of random trap? Yeah, I need to get you guys' moves back. And maybe it just comes from the fact that I played Explorers more, but there are many things about that the original are like, okay, they were still figuring stuff out. Considering how much stuff in here got fixed, got changed, they probably realized, like, maybe the stuff we had at the beginning, maybe it was not the best idea. I mean, I still had fun memories of the original game. But I guess the same can be said about any, like, like remaster or remake where, like, there are certain stuff that they change about that maybe people who played the original look back on. It's like, maybe it was for the best that they changed it. Not always. I'm sure there's some things that people wish that didn't get changed. Which is understandable. Who knows? If they ever announce if an Explorers remake ever comes out, who knows what's gonna get? Who knows what they'll change there? And if any changes from here end up in that game, like having no gummies out in the field, like I can think of a certain mission I can wonder like how are they gonna handle that? Speaking of announce, it's funny. In the last session, I was talking about Pokemon Day as it was that week, and then I happened to I released that the first part of the expedition session on Pokemon Day, and we saw what got announced there. And I mentioned, and not gonna lie, Legends ZA's real-time gameplay is like has my curiosity. Like, nothing like the ability to dodge and attack. Like, maybe I'll have to see more of it, because I'll admit, the one thing I'm a little worried about is, like, is there going to be some way to, like, make sure it doesn't get abused or something like that? Because obviously the whole, like, I guess one of the more obvious worries is how other players, if you fight them, will abuse it. But of course, there's the AI. Like, are they? Yep. Or are there going to be points where we have to worry about the AI constantly dodging us? Have to worry about nuzlocking that game too. Because Legends Arceus, I'm still a little nervous about doing that game. But we'll see in the end. I'm still trying to like think about how I would go about a Nuzlocke of Arceus. So I know I made that post about like, would you be fine with me doing like a multiple live rule? If anything, I would just practice it. Do like a practice run off camera and then delete that file and then go for a real one on here. There you go. There's also the announcement of Pokemon Champions, which is like, yeah, we're finally getting ourselves another battle sim. Which I'll admit, that was something I was kind of surprised that got announced now. Like, a battle sim, like maybe not necessarily stadium-like or Battle Revolution-like. It could be just a simple, like overall, like a battle sim, where you have the option to transfer all your Pokemon. Like, I was kind of surprised that got announced now and not till after the Switch 2 came out. It was kind of like a gut feeling I had, like outside of ZA getting more of a spotlight, I would have thought it would have been something that would have announced after Switch 2 came out. It could be just me. If anything, to me, that was the more surprising thing. The fact that nothing for the Switch 2 got announced. Considering that it's coming out this year. I'm guessing maybe Nintendo's gonna not jump the gun and just wait a bit longer. Which I guess I can understand that. The champions, I'm awaiting that. I'm kind of hoping it does do what Battle Revolution did and let you create and make like multiple like app characters like avatars and stuff in like one file, so that way, because I totally want to do the whole like take the Pokemon I did in Nuzlocke and put them onto OCs. And only because if Pokemon Home is like the only option to like transfer them, it's like, I won't have to. Ooh boy, I wouldn't have to limit him to just the Pokemon from one game. I could just make him up. I could put him from the various others. Yeah, I was prepared, thankfully. I'm surprised. Huh. This almost could have passed as a Monster House room. Right, out the way. I can't refresh the status I have. Aww. He's sitting there frozen. Alright, surround him. Alright, you're walking strand. Alright, see you later. Oh, this is the same one? Yep, it was. Oh. Oh, okay, I saw that coin, I was like, I swear to God, this is another Monster House room. Oh, jeez, double pressure. I love how some games can't decide whether or not what regular Deoxys' arms are, because I think in its original sprite, one arm had the tentacles and the other arm was like a regular arm, but then in some games he just has both the tentacles. I always thought the one arm thing was cool. One arm being like an arm, the other being a tentacles. Strands, whatever you want to call them, it is DNA. I guess it's like one of those things. It's kind of like with like Sokun and Cascoon, where like I think like the original game, Ruby and Sapphire, they were depicted with a. They had one eye, but they had to look those strands, and then the 3D games, like games like Coliseum, XD, Battle Revolution, they had both eyes and the spikes, and then I remember in Pokemon Ranger, it had one eye, but it had no spikes. And then it took them for the 3D mainline games to be like, okay, yeah, they by default 2 eyes, no spikes. They only retract them when they do their attack animation. Get over here. La 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 lo lo lo. La lo lo. Aww. Splash. Ding 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 ding. Dong 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 dong. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. It just slaps me. Over here, dumbass. Ow. Hey, give me back my ribbon. Okay, why you little... Oh, Farfetch leveled up. That high of a level and you were just leveling up more. I couldn't tell because I couldn't see you. You were just cheering up in the sky. I'm trying to imagine like in a remake of Explorers what a remix of the Ant Plains would sound like. Dun 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 dun. That was a really that was another electric themed place with a really catchy tune. Donna 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 donna. I'm kind of wondering if they do remix that game. I hope they keep the when you get to the top of peak of that place, they keep it so it's a Luxray and a bunch of Luxio. Because I know in Sky they changed it to a Manitrek and a Electrikes. I don't know. I feel like Luxray's that one's like scarier, in my opinion. Now I'm getting the split attack straightened up. Oh, hello, good sir. Nom. I wonder, could you imagine if, imagine if, like, the end of the stage, we came out, we all had, like, Pokerus? And away you go.